Here are 3 questions that I asked my husband on our first date that made him think and wonder, oh, she could be the one. You're especially going to find this useful if you've ever been on a date with a man and you felt like everything was flowing, you were having the greatest conversation, and you were having so much fun thinking that this is going great, only to not hear from him again. Why does that happen? Why was it that you thought it was going really well and crickets? The chances are you were connecting to him on a mental level. You were having a head to head conversation with him. And as fun as it can be, as great and deep you can go into a conversation, it doesn't necessarily mean that he felt a romantic connection with you. When a man is specifically looking for the one that he wants to spend the rest of his life with, he's not looking to have a great conversation, head-to-head conversation with the woman that he's with. He can have that with anyone, with any friend, and that's great. Friendship is important in a relationship, but what he's looking for from the get-go is an emotional connection. What's an emotional connection? It's when he feels something in your presence. And most importantly, he feels good in your presence. Feelings that he's not normally going to get at work or when he's hanging out with his friends. So right off the bat, questions that sound like interview questions are a big no-no. Questions about dark past, big no-no. Questions that are dark and gloomy and what's wrong with the world right now? No. Questions about exes, last breakups? No. One of the questions that I asked my husband was, if you could have dinner with anyone, someone that you admire, whether they are alive or it's from the past, it doesn't matter, someone that influenced you, who would that be? That question connected him to his imagination. He started to think who it would be, and when he started to share, he started to get so passionate about it, and it was just wonderful because I learned about him. By the way, I'm here to learn about you, whether or not I like you. So this question will tell you a lot about the guy that you're seeing, and it's important, by the way, that when you're asking these questions that you listen. You listen. You're not there to right away say who you would have dinner with, but you are wanting to get to know this person. And also remember my first point, we're here to connect with him emotionally. So he wants to feel something, and in this case, he's going to feel passionate and he's going to feel hurt when you actually listen. Another question that I asked him was, can you tell me a story from your past that you find really funny? Now he's going down the memory lane looking for a feel-good story. What are we focusing on? Feeling good in your presence. And of course, you get a funny story, you laugh, and he'll remember how he felt with you. What brings a man back to you over and over is by how he felt in your presence. Always remember that. So asking him this question made me laugh, made him feel good. It was a win-win. Oops, I forgot. If you're new to my page, hello and welcome. My name is Sharzad Parande. I'm a dating and relationship coach. And since 2017, I've helped hundreds of women to find their soulmates and get the commitment that they want. So if that's what you want, make sure that you're following me. Now, the third question I asked my husband on our first date was, tell me, what do you find meaningful in life? Now we are getting deeper. This question is going to connect him to that deeper part of him that values purpose and meaning. Masculine energy men, high value men, really value purpose and meaning. And it's something that needs to be important to you. Remember, you're on a date to get to know him. So you want to know what's meaningful to him. You want to know, as a person that has the potentiality to be someone that you choose later on in life as a partner, that his purpose and meaning is aligned with yours. Now, when you ask this question, make sure that you lean back and listen. This is an important question. It's not going to be a shallow one, and he may need a minute to really connect to that part of him and answer you. So make sure that you're not interrupting, you're not letting him think and feel, but you really allow for that space to be there. A really big mistake that women tend to make is that when there is a pause, they feel panic and they want to fill in the gap. And that usually really kills the attraction, because a man was just about to connect, but you didn't let him. So be comfortable with the silence, be comfortable with the pause, let him think, and he's going to tell you what's important to him. Do you see how these questions are not connecting you from head to head, but they're evoking emotions, and they're evoking good emotions? If you debate with a man, yes, it's going to evoke emotions, but it's going to be more from a stance of competition and trying to be right, as opposed to feeling good when he is with you. And also, these questions reveal a lot about who he is, which you want to know. I want to encourage you to give these questions a try. Next time you're on a date with a man, on a first date, doesn't matter. It could be your fifth date, and see how different the conversations go. But make sure that you're actually listening. This part is really important. He needs to feel heard by you when you ask him a question. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like it. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comment for me. I'll see you in the next one.